the toughest. Helter Skelter, yep. Now up on the shoulder.
That pretty gracefulness. Those belts, of course, made by our belt maker, Ron. Very talented individual.
Gotta get him to make me one for the Announcers Championship.
And we duke it out up here for it.
Why can't we just have a Trios Championship?
No, oh, God, no.
Turning her back did Vita VonStarr on Gia Scott. Big mistake. And now Vita with the headlock takeover. And look at her throwing her hips into that predicament. Hold shoulders down.
Yep.
And the hips, it's all in the hips to get them over for a headlock takeover. And now those strong legs. That's what we were talking about earlier. Jadis Quinn, the educated feet. Did he learn it? Did they learn it, rather, from Gia Scott?
Right. Look at the challenger trying to fight out of this.
There's another split, 2 for 1. Getting their money's worth here at Bruiser Strong is the MCW faithful. Look at that. I mean, the agility, so innovative is Vita VonStarr. She doesn't go into any sort of offense in a predictable manner.
And caught with that drop kick in the corner, and now look at the champion go.
Splash by Gia. Of course, these two have tagged together in the past at Ring of Honor, the Sinclair broadcasting days, and they faced each other before as well here in MCW. And we're running it back. Wow, Vita VonStarr.
Wow, head bounced right off that top turnbuckle.
Hard slap.
Yeah, you said that Vita VonStarr was somebody that you really can't prepare for, but Gia, one of the toughest individuals that we have here on the roster.
Dragging out Vita's body to the middle of the ring in the cover. And a 2 count by Gia Scott on Vita VonStarr.
Now it's a little bit of frustration on the face of the champion. I think she might believe that this one's been over already.
No doubt about it. Gia has been on a long roll. She won that title at Season's Beatings last call, the end of the year, 2023. So we are going in her 9th month.
Yeah, Gia.
Of what reign? What number reign is this, Ricky?
Her 6th reign. Most title reigns, longest title reigns, and most cumulative days as champion. Gia holding all the records with that women's championship, but Vita looking to be the next one to hold the gold. Well, actually, first one to hold the new gold for the women's champion.
Almost a new era being ushered in.
There's more of that flexibility we talked about
Upside
earlier.
down.
And that's one thing that Gia has to be aware is that Vita has so many submissions in her arsenal.
And that headstand, I think she calls that Helter Skelter.
Helter Skelter, yep.
The bridge. Did you see Vita VonStarr up on the tips of her toes, almost like a ballerina? So graceful, but so off kilter, you know, like a dark ballerina, like a black swan. How about that?
She's very unsettling
Nice
with her movements.
Nice recovery would indicate that I was fumbling. And there is that octopus stretch. She calls that the BTK, the bind, torture, kill. A little Dennis Rader action for you serial killer fans out there. You know,
And last thing you want is for her to hit that in the center of the ring, or lock that in the center of the ring.
no doubt about it.
Like anything in the center of the ring
Well,
at this point.
Speak of the devil, and she will appear in the form of Vita VonStarr.
Yeah, but you can hear the MCW fan base solidly behind the greatest damn woman.
Well, she's going to need all of that. She hopes to get out of this.
Oh, nice kick from Vita.
That's a nice recovery, Creedle. Rolling her over. The near leg hook. Vita VonStarr on top.
Wow.
And a 2 count. We almost had a new champ.
Yeah, definitely. Somehow the champion was able to kick out of that thrust kick from the challenger, and Vita's got to stay on her if she wants to win the championship.
Second title on the line tonight is this MCW Women's Championship. Of course, we saw the Rage TV title successfully defended. The tag team titles will be on the line next. And in our main event, Bruiser Strong Rumble, the MCW Heavyweight Championship.
See, this is a mistake right here. You allow Gia Scott to get back up to her feet. You got to keep her down.
She is very dangerous from any angle, but especially from that vertical base. Vita VonStarr, again, that like gritty gracefulness, I would call it.
Ooh!
What a back elbow, spinning back elbow. But it doesn't stop Vita for long. Vita on one knee. Oh, and cleaning the cleats on the face of Vita VonStarr.
Oh, Gia may have gassed herself out with that one. Vita first on her feet, but not for long.
Both women. At ground zero. Face to face. Gia fires off another clothesline. Oh my God.
Oh, what a $1 million knee lift right there.
Tried to rearrange the face.
Oh, and tried to drive her body through the mat. Cover.
The leg is hooked. This could do it.
Wow, unreal. That Vita was able to kick out.
That right shoulder pushed off that mat with urgency and authority. Vita, though, now with the roll-up. Shoulders down on Gia. Gia able to kick out. Bicycle kick to the midsection. Vita VonStarr wrestling one hell of a match. I don't know, man. I get a feeling we could see
A new champion?
a new champion.
Oh, what we're seeing is the last chancery.
Right.
That's an awesome name for a move.
And right in the center of the ring, Gia may be trapped.
Look at see the tippy toes? Do you see how she gets on? I mean, like, it's almost like her foot is like a lawn dart
Right.
into the mat.
Yeah, but one thing that Vita has to understand, Gia, one of the most powerful women here in MCW, powered out of the last chancery, and now up on the shoulders.
That gritty gracefulness.
Dropped her face first.
TKO. Gia on top. And another 2 count, just barely a 2 count. Vita VonStarr. I mean, she has always brought it every single time.
Oh, Gia's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Looking for that bind, torture, kill.
The BTK slapped in.
Oh, and she's got it locked in.
Oh, you got to tap out now.
Somewhere, Dennis Raiders
Oh, turn it into a cover.
smiling, the creep. There's Vita with the flying clothesline, leaves her own feet to add to the impact of Gia. Vita now on top, the leg is lassoed, and a 2 count on the champ.
Not a lot of authority on that kick out, though. Champ barely got the left shoulder up.
You could see some shade, a profile of frustration perhaps, trying to read the emotions of Vita VonStarr.
As you mentioned earlier, Bren, looking for that helter-skelter.
This is so damn impressive.
Oh, the Gia out of the way.
Gritty gracefulness of Vita VonStarr not coming to pay dividends in that situation. The ripcord.
And the Diamond Buster.
She got all of it.
Yes, she did.
Over this match, it's still